While certain items and materials in Minecraft are notoriously hard to come by, there are always ways to obtain these rare things. Item rarity is a mechanic in Minecraft that colors items with different hues when they are in the hotbar. This represents how useful or how powerful they are, as well as how easy they are to obtain. Common items are white, while uncommon ones are yellow. Rare items have a cyan coloration, while the most elusive epic items have a purple hue. Over the course of the many updates that this immensely unpopular survival game has gone through, more rare items have been added, including those that enhance original aspects of Minecraft, as well as novel ones that serve brand new functions. And on that note, we've taken a list from GameRant, looking at the top 10 rarest items in Minecraft and how to obtain them. Just before we do go into the video though, if you do like this type of content, be sure to hit that subscribe button and of course like the video. We do also stream over on Twitch. I will leave all the links within the description box below. And with all that said, let's get into the list. These are the top 10 rarest items in Minecraft. Number 10. Heart of the Sea. This rare item of underwater beauty cannot be crafted, therefore players will have to delve deep into the shipwrecks and ocean ruins to acquire a Heart of the Sea. They are only located in chests of buried treasure, which are normally quite tough to find, though this uncommon item can be sniffed out. By feeding a raw cod or raw salmon to a dolphin, the friendly cetacean will lead the player to the nearest buried treasure, shipwreck or ocean ruin. Keep in mind, however, that the Heart of the Sea is not a mere bauble to trinket, but is actually the core component to an even rarer item, a Conduit. Number 9. Conduit. This rare underwater implement grants plenty of boons when deployed in water deep enough to completely submerge a player. It grants those within a wide range of deployment sites the abilities to breathe underwater, mine faster while submerged, and vision that can pierce the dark waves. It can also hurt enemies within the same range for 2 hearts of damage every 2 seconds. These incredible abilities will be difficult to acquire, as the 2 ingredients required to craft it are also quite tough to get hold of. In addition to the Heart of the Sea, the player will need 8 Nautila shells, which are items that can be found while fishing, though not very often. Number 8. End Crystal. These sinister crystals are most infamous for residing in the End, atop of many obsidian pillars for the purpose of healing and respawning the Ender Dragon. They shoot the mighty Dragonic Fiend with a beam that grants the regeneration effect in huge quantities. They also cause explosion around themselves when struck, or destroyed by most conventional means. If the player desires, they can craft these strange and unusually harmful rare items. To craft an End Crystal, one will need 7 blocks of glass, a Ghost Tear, and an Eye of the Ender. Number 7. Beacon. Beacons are one of the brightest blocks in the game. They are a rare item that emits a beam of light pointing to the sky. They can be useful in helping one find their way back home, or as impressive decorations. To get your cubic hands on them, players will need to craft these luminous ornaments from some tough to find ingredients. The 5 blocks of glass needed are easy enough to craft, however the 3 blocks of obsidian will take some exploration or lava harvesting to obtain. The most challenging component to acquire will be the Nether Star, which is only dropped by the fearsome mod boss known as the Wither. Number 6. Enchanted Weapons and Armor. Normally players must enchant items and weapons using an enchanted book, an item created by putting a regular book into an enchanted table and infusing it with an effect. This enchanted book must then be placed onto an anvil alongside the desired weapon or piece of armor to bestow the sought after attributes. However, weapons and bits of armor that are already enchanted can spawn a mob such as zombies, though this is fairly rare and the enchantments upon the gear will always be random. Number 5. Golden Apple. This lustrous orb is a rare item, as well as a type of food that upon being eaten, grants the player Absorption 1 effect that provides 2 bonus golden apple hearts that act as armor, though only for 2 minutes. It also gives the eater the Regeneration 2 effect that heals half a heart every 0.4 seconds over the course of 5 seconds. While it is possible to craft a golden apple, it will require a fair bit of gold ingots, 8 to be exact, all arranged around an apple on a crafting table. Number 4. Music Disc. There are 13 unique music discs that exist in Minecraft, each has its own tune and different coloured appearance. Their tracks range from ominous ambient sounds to cheerful melodies and even jazz numbers, though they can only be played after being placed into a jukebox. Each of these songs can be found in chests from dungeons, woodland mansions, bastion remnants, as well as in buried treasures. These music discs are at the top of the list for all true Minecraft collectors. Number 3. Banner Pattern. Banner pattern are epic items that only serve a cosmetic purpose in creating different images upon a chosen banner when placed alongside one in a loom. There are 6 in the Java version of the game but 7 in the Bedrock edition. Each pattern can be crafted by combining paper with a specific item on a crafting table. Some of the patterns require a simple non-paper components like an oxeye daisy, though others can be quite tricky to come across, like a wither skeleton skull. Number 2. Dragon Egg. This egg should be familiar to all players, as it is the first trophy that all seek in their first playthrough. It only spawns once in the end, and the player must defeat the Ender Dragon before the portal back to the Minecraft tier opens and the Dragon Egg becomes available near to it. However, players can't mine it by normal means, as it will teleport if someone tries to hit it with a pickaxe. To harvest it properly, players will need to push it off its pedestal with a piston, which will cause it to drop as an item, as opposed to being a solid block. Number 1. Enchanted Golden Apple. These upgrades to the Golden Apple function much the same, just with better effects. Enchanted Golden Apples grant the affection of Absorption 5, which bestows a whopping 8 hearts of golden armor for 2 full minutes. It also grants Regeneration 2 or 5, depending on whether you're playing the Java version or the Bedrock edition retrospectively. In addition, it gives Resistance 1 and Fire Resistance 1 for 5 minutes. Such wondrous yellow spheres cannot be crafted unfortunately, since they are an epic tier item, and therefore players will have a hard time coming across them. Players can find them in chests from dungeons, mine shafts, bastion remnants, desert temples, ruined portals, and of course woodland mansions. Although do keep in mind that in each location, that they have a between 1 and 7% of spawning. And so there you pretty much have it. That was the top 10 rarest items in Minecraft and how to obtain them. So what did you think of the list? Perhaps you thought that there were some items that were particularly rare that weren't included on this list, or maybe in retrospective, perhaps there are some items on this list that you think are not too difficult to get hold of. Either way, do let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, I would love to hear them. And of course, just before we finish up, if you do like this type of content, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and of course, like the video. I'll also leave some more top 10 videos at the end of this video if you would like to check them out, including the top 10 best Minecraft mods video. Thanks very much for watching guys, and I will see you all next time.